I mean, I haven't been much of a fan of Boris, largely because of the Afghan interpreters and the Northern Ireland mess, but he's got it absolutely right by saying that this will just be one great fratricidal mess. The only people who are going to benefit from this is Keir Starmer and the Labour Party. Nobody else is going to benefit. And there isn't some great cause that is driving this. There was a cause that was driving the ousting of Theresa May, which was getting Brexit done. And there was a unity around a cause. There's no cause here. What you've got here is a disparate gaggle of MPs with a vast range of motives. Some of them are too new to the game. They're seriously scared, whereas others have seen it all before and aren't. Then you've got those like Tobias Ellwood, who said over the weekend, well, if we get rid of Boris, we can rejoin the single market. I mean, heavens above, they still want to fight that. Then we've got people like Andrew Bridgen, who normally talk sense, but who's come out against Boris and then says, but we must make sure that whoever succeeds is, and I quote, ardent Brexiteer. He can't make sure. So what he's actually proposing is to ditch a confirmed Brexiteer for an uncertainty. And the motives are vast, they're wide, and everybody's fighting everybody else except Labour. And that's who they should be fighting. They should be concentrated on the enemy in front of them.
Accepting that analysis, then that suggests almost that Partygate is a smokescreen, except that we've got people like, Jesse Norman, very clever MP, very cerebral backbencher, saying today, it is about probity, it is about Partygate.
Well, I mean, several things. First of all, I mean, we've just heard that there was a party when the Prime Minister himself was in hospital. So the idea that the Prime Minister was driving all this is a nonsense. The police did not find him beyond the one event, and that, I think most people would have said, was a work break, which is exactly the same excuse that Keir Starmer is trying to use. I think the fact is the rules were all over the place. The rules were changing every 5 minutes. An awful lot of people were using their own judgment. And I think that is what happened here. He's apologised. I mean, if he didn't apologise, if he tried to defend it all, that would be a different matter. He's apologised, about 35 times, actually. So let's move on.